On this past 4th of July, the day we celebrate our freedom, I was sitting on a bench in the Cotton Bowl in Dallas, Texas, and while I should have been enjoying fireworks blasting, all I could think about was getting hurt and someone blasting I. In those moments, I deeply feared for mine and my friends' black lives. I imagined a white man walking up the stands and murdering every black person he can, then walking the plank to freedom, freer than I was that day or any other day since I've been born. And it's not easy for me to stand here and admit what truly runs through my mind, but tell me, do you share with that fear of mine? It's hard for me to speak. It's hard for me to say that I promise you, black people fear for their lives more and more every day, more than a white man fears him or feels threatened by him in his royalty presence, because a white man can walk free even after a confession, while a black man would be shot for having his hands up in their presence, screaming, "This boy is autistic. Please listen to my heart. Let these words be the colors so painting I may start. I'm artistic and I don't want to be shot." I can't even speak. I can't even talk. I have to make sure it's bright outside when my brothers go for a walk. They have to come inside with their black lives before the street lives go off to ensure my face isn't filled with water because another blue life killed another father. Another daughter is now having to grow up without a dad and she's being oppressed for it, but they're the ones who took the only man she ever had. I can't even speak. I can't even talk. I'm at a loss for words because my stepdad went for a bike ride in his own neighborhood and was pulled over and asked, "What are you doing? Where are you headed?" But I can't even say that. He's just exercising what should already be embedded in his hard drive because equality is still loading. He has to calmly reply, "Sir, I'm riding my bike because it's such a nice day outside." Sir, Black lives matter no matter what you say, and not that all lives don't, but I didn't even get my plate. And me, being mixed in this life, am able to speak from both sides, but when anyone looks at me, they see BLACK. It doesn't matter to them what my other half may be. I can't even speak. I can't even talk. My mouth feels irrelevant because my dad went for a walk in the neighborhood where he pays the bills and keeps up with his taxes, where he works 3 jobs to make sure we have a roof to cover up our black backs and they don't ask us how we feel. I fear one day he may not come back because he's mistaken with a weapon in his hand, when all it was Skittles and a statement that says, "I demand respect. I demand equality. If you don't want me here, you shouldn't have brought me." And now all his family is crying because he screamed, "Please don't shoot. I can't breathe. Is the color of my skin the only thing you see? Bang, bang, pow, 1 to the head. Now we know he dead." Yet another hashtag on the floor watching as he bled. Another innocent silver bullet turned red. Thinking to ourselves, this is awful. Then go on home to the comfort of our own bed. We lay and tweet another hashtag from our bed. "Rest in peace out in Sterling. I'm sorry you're now dead." Then we go about our day and yet another black man again dies next week. But this time he could be your dad. Tell me then, would you feel weak? That you're trying to earn him justice and become PO, that everyone else is doing just less, sitting and watching? Or will you take a stand and show them how great of a man he was to you and how you miss when he used to show you how to hoop and dribble a ball? But I can't take it anymore because I refuse to have any of my fam murdered by a recipient of the 911 call. I refuse to have my kin murdered by the streets. I can't even speak. I have to take action. I have to stand up and show y'all no matter how weak my legs may be, I have to walk towards rights, acknowledging that racism is still alive and Eric Garner is only a fraction. All we want to hear is a confession. Step 1. Admit you have a problem. America. Admit racism is still alive and stereotypes are in our everyday lives. Step 1. This is step 1. We can't even move on because the media covers these lives with celebrities, itties, titties, and cities protesting for equal gay rights in transgendered bathrooms. But what about black lives? What about black gays? Do you care about their lives today? Or is it just Caitlyn they worship and Ellen you've been telling that you love? But we can never reach peace without looking above, without looking inside. Love. God. Love. Love sees no color. Love kills no body, no soul. And we can never reach peace if we don't start with the first piece and let go of our past. We can never celebrate recovery without an admission of, yes, I am guilty. Yes, some people are wrong, but no, I cannot control what color is on my skin. You cannot control yours either. Color was not chosen, but it has become a poison. And once again, the government has the antidote, but we won't even give the proper diagnosis. So they are withdrawing the dosage, withdrawing my First Amendment right. I can't even talk. I have to walk this way of life. Matter of fact, no, I gotta run. I refuse to see another innocent person killed by someone with a gun, and I can't do much, but I'll do what I can. So now come and walk with us. Take a stand. No more speaking, no more talking. It's time to blink up before another guilty man starts walking. Because no one likes the truth. Which is funny, because no one likes being lied to.